Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Mr. English Learning Center. I'm Jessica.
And hi guys, I'm Mike. It's wonderful to spend another session with you all.
Today, we've prepared something incredibly practical for your everyday conversations. We're diving into simple English phrases you can use in your daily life. These are expressions you'll find yourself using almost every single day.
That's absolutely right, Jessica. These phrases will help you feel more confident and natural while speaking English in different situations.
So, if you're ready to learn some truly useful English, stay with us. But before we begin, if you enjoy our lessons and want more content just like this, please remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and share this video with friends who are learning English too. Your support truly helps us grow. Thank you all. Your encouragement means so much to us.
All right, Jessica, where do we start with these everyday phrases? Let's kick things off with greetings. These are usually the first words you say when meeting someone. The most common greeting is, of course, hello.
Exactly. Hello is easy, friendly, and works in every situation with anyone. Another popular greeting is hi, which is a little more casual than hello.
Yes, hi is perfect for friends or people you know well. Now, what about asking someone how they are?
Good question. After saying hello or hi, you often follow with how are you? And the polite response to how are you is I'm fine, thank you. And you?
That's a great and polite way to reply. You share how you're feeling and then you ask about them too. People also often say, how's it going? It's a more relaxed way to check on someone.
And to answer, how's it going? You can say, it's going well, thanks. Or simply, good, thanks. These are perfect ways to start a smooth conversation. Now, what about asking for something?
Asking politely is very important. A key phrase is, excuse me. Use it to get someone's attention.
Absolutely. If you want to ask a question or need someone to move slightly, excuse me is the best way to begin. For example, excuse me, where is the restroom?
Exactly. And when you're directly asking for something, adding please makes your request polite. For example, can I have a coffee, please? And if someone does something kind for you, what should you say?
You should always say thank you. It's one of the most important words you can use in English.
Definitely. And when someone thanks you, you can say you're welcome, or more casually, no problem, or it's okay. These are all polite ways to respond. Now, let's talk about saying goodbye.
There are many ways to say goodbye. The most common is simply goodbye. It's clear and direct. Another very common one is bye, which is shorter and more informal. And if you expect to see them again soon, you can say see you later or see you soon.
Yes, those are great choices. And if it's nighttime or someone is heading to sleep, you can say good night. Good night is usually used at the end of the day or when someone is about to rest. Let's move on to phrases you can use when you don't understand something. This happens to everyone when learning a new language.
That's true. It's completely okay not to understand everything. A simple and polite phrase is sorry. You can say it with a rising tone to show you didn't hear or understand.
Sorry works perfectly for asking someone to repeat themselves. You can also say pardon, which sounds a bit more formal. And if you need someone to slow down, you can ask, could you speak more slowly, please? That's incredibly helpful for learners.
And if you still don't get it, you can simply say, I don't understand. If you want them to explain again, you can ask, could you explain that again, please? These phrases help keep conversations going even when things are unclear.
Now, let's talk about asking for information. You can begin many questions with words like what, where, when, why, who, or how. For example, what time is it? Or where is the nearest bus stop? Or how much does this cost?
Yes, and don't forget you can add please to make your question even more polite. For example, excuse me, what time is it, please? Sometimes you may need help. What can you say?
A simple phrase is, can you help me? And if it's something specific, you can say, I need help with, and then explain. For example, I need help with my homework. Or, could you help me find the train station? Perfect for travelers. Now, what if you want to offer help to someone? You can say, can I help you? Or, do you need any help?
That's very thoughtful and can really make a difference when someone seems lost or confused. Let's move on to phrases for expressing opinions or agreeing or disagreeing. If you want to share your thoughts, you can say, I think. For example, I think it's a good idea. Or you can say, in my opinion, which sounds a bit more formal. For example, in my opinion, this is the best way to learn English. If you agree with someone, you can say, I agree. That's right. Or exactly. These show strong agreement. And if you disagree politely, you can say, I don't agree. Or I'm not sure about that. You can also say, I see your point, meaning you understand their view but have a different opinion. These phrases help conversations stay respectful even when you don't share the same thoughts.
Now, let's talk about phrases for liking or disliking something. If you really like something, you can say, I like it very much, or I love it. If you simply like something, you can say, I like it. If you don't like something, you can say, I don't like it. And if you strongly dislike it, you can say, I don't like it at all, or I hate it. But remember, hate is a very strong word, so use it carefully.
Yes, a softer way is to say, I'm not a big fan of. For example, I'm not a big fan of spicy food. That sounds much gentler.
Now, let's look at phrases for talking about your day. You can start with today I, for example, today I went to the park, or this morning I had a big breakfast. You can also talk about your feelings by saying, I'm feeling happy today, or I'm feeling a little tired. To ask someone about their day, you can say, how was your day? Common replies are, it was good, thanks, or it was a bit busy. These expressions help you talk about everyday activities.
Now let's look at phrases for making plans or talking about the future. If you want to suggest something, you can say, let's. For example, let's go for a walk. Or you can say, how about, such as, how about going to the movies? If you want to ask someone about their plans, you can say, what are you doing later? Or, what are your plans for the weekend? And when talking about what you will do, you can use I will or I'll. For example, I'll call you later, or I'm going to study English tonight. These are great for planning and organizing your time.
Now, let's talk about phrases you may hear when someone gives you directions. You might hear, go straight ahead, turn left, or turn right. They may also say, it's on the left, it's on the right, it's next to, or it's opposite to tell you where something is. If someone explains a series of steps, they might say, first, then, next, and finally. Understanding these helps you get around without confusion.
Now, in a shop or a restaurant, there are useful expressions too. In a shop, you can ask, how much is this? Or, do you have this in another size? A shop assistant might say, can I help you? Or, here you are, when handing something to you. In a restaurant, you can say, can I have the menu, please? Or, I'd like to order. A waiter might ask, are you ready to order? Or, anything else? And when you're finished, you say, can I have the bill, please? These phrases make shopping and dining much easier.
Now, let's talk about travel phrases. When you arrive somewhere, you can say, I have arrived. You might ask, where is my hotel? Or where is the airport? You may need to ask about transportation, such as, how can I get to? Or, is there a bus to?
And to ask about time, you can say, "What time does the train leave?" Knowing these helps a lot while you travel.
What about emergency phrases? Hopefully you'll never need them, but they're important. If you urgently need help, you can shout help. If you've lost something, you can say, I've lost my passport. If you feel sick, you can say, I feel sick. And if you need a doctor, you can ask, where is a doctor? It's always wise to be prepared.
Now, let's quickly go over some very common short phrases people often use. For example, of course, which means yes or certainly, or maybe, which means possibly. Really can show surprise or ask for confirmation. That's great shows happiness about something, and I know shows you understand or agree. These small expressions appear constantly in everyday conversations.
We covered a lot today, Jessica.
We definitely did. We talked about greetings, asking for things, saying goodbye, dealing with confusion, asking for information, offering and asking for help, expressing opinions, likes and dislikes, talking about your day, making plans, understanding directions, using phrases in shops and restaurants, travel phrases, emergency phrases, and common short expressions.
That's an amazing collection. If our viewers practice these phrases, they'll be able to handle many daily situations confidently in English.
Exactly. And remember, the best way to learn is to practice. Use these phrases whenever you can. Don't ever worry about making mistakes. They're part of the learning process. Listen to how native speakers use these phrases in movies, TV shows, and podcasts. The more you hear them, the more natural they'll sound to you.
Yes, surrounding yourself with the language really helps. And don't forget to review these phrases now and then to keep them fresh in your memory. We hope this lesson has been helpful for you. Learning a language takes time, but every bit of progress counts.
That's right, Mike. And we're here to support you all the way. Keep practicing, keep listening, and keep learning. Before we go, please subscribe to our channel, like this video if it helped you, and share it with anyone else learning English.
We love reading your comments. So if you have questions or suggestions for future lessons, drop them in the comment section. Thank you so much for joining us today. It was fantastic having you here. Until next time, happy learning.
Bye for now.
Goodbye.